SOPs or MCO will be re-implemented. Be careful with those offering Furada visa. Hello and good afternoon. I'm Mohana Priya. Welcome to Updates at Noon. Senior Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob has warned that the government will not hesitate to reimpose the Movement Control Order MCO if the Rakyat fails to adhere to the standard operating procedure set to contain the spread of COVID-19 infection. He said this while commenting on a Facebook video of a crowd gathering in Zoo Negara.
Saya dah hubungi Ketua Polis Negara Tan Sri IGP kita, dan Tan Sri IGP mengatakan bahawa dia akan menghantar tim pematuhan SOP ini, Task Force Pematuhan SOP ini ke Zoo Negara untuk memantau dan melihat perkara itu sendiri.
Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri stressed that Malaysians must practice self-discipline and remind themselves to keep a physical distance from each other to prevent another wave of COVID-19. Yesterday, the senior minister also reported that 6 people detained and 13 others were issued compound fines for breaching RMCO rules. As schools are set to be reopened on 24th June, Senior Minister Dr. Muhammad Razzi Majidin has visited several schools in Kelantan to ensure the guidelines issued by the Education Ministry are followed by the schools. Among the schools visited by the Senior Minister is Sekolah Kebangsaan Desa Pahlawan in Ketere. According to his Facebook post, the school remains close to his heart as his father used to serve as headmaster of the school. Dr. Muhammad Razzi also visited other schools including Sekolah Menengah Padang Enggang, Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Kadok and Sekolah Kebangsaan Ketere. The Malaysia Fire and Rescue Department will focus its efforts to conduct a disinfection operation in schools at the red zone areas. Deputy Housing and Local Government Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Ismail Abdul Muttalib said this is to ensure the schools are in safe and clean condition before they are reopened on 24th June. Elaborating further, Datuk Seri Dr. Ismail said the ministry has received a list of schools that need to be prioritised from the Education Ministry.
Yang terlibat. Di mana keutamaan akan kita berikan kepada sekolah-sekolah yang pertamanya di kawasan merah dahulu. Kita akan pastikan supaya sekolah itu selamat. Bimbingan kepada petugas-petugas pembersihan di sekolah. Kita akan beri panduan mereka dari segi chemical yang akan digunakan, bagaimana cara dan sebagainya, kerana mereka juga ada pengalaman untuk pembersihan di bilik tandas, di bilik kelas dan sebagainya.
Meanwhile, for schools in the green zones, Datuk Seri Dr. Ismail said the Fire and Rescue Department urged the schools to carry out their own disinfection operation. Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin has described blood donors as national heroes as they voluntarily donate blood to meet the needs of others and save lives. He said the donors had come forward, sacrificing their time and energy to donate blood during the Recovery Control Movement Order, RMCO, in the fight against COVID-19.
Saya juga ingin merakamkan penghargaan kepada semua pihak yang menganjurkan kempen derma darah ini. Menerusi kempen-kempen yang dianjurkan ini, masyarakat berpeluang untuk menderma darah berdekatan dengan komuniti setempat mereka, dan ini lebih memudahkan mereka.
The Premier said this in a video message in conjunction with the National Level Blood Donor Day themed Safe Blood Saves Lives and Donate Blood for Global Health via his Facebook page yesterday. This year's theme focuses on every blood donor's contribution in helping to save the lives of patients and in turn build healthier communities. The Prime Minister said as the country enters the COVID-19 recovery phase, the new normal of life will have to continue as we celebrate Blood Donor Day this year. Tan Sri Muhyiddin also urged the public to continue to support the National Blood Centre and blood banks across the country. More than 15 million vehicles were recorded to be travelling on highways since the implementation of the Recovery Movement Control Order RMCO on 10th June. Malaysian Highway Authority's Traffic Management Centre officer Nur Hazira Razali said the highest number was recorded last Friday, involving over 4 million vehicles. However, Nur Hazira said the number of traffic shows a decline with only 3.5 million vehicles recorded on Saturday.
Okey, kita menjangkakan pada hujung bulan ini akan berlaku gelombang kedua untuk pengguna-pengguna semua pulang ke kampung halaman. Seperti yang sedia maklum, hujung bulan kan semua dapat gaji dan akan memulakan perjalanan ke kampung halaman.
Nur Hazira also reminded Malaysians to not rush their journey as the interstate travel is allowed until 31st August. Lembaga Tabung Haji TH has reminded all Muslims in the country to beware and not deal with any parties offering visa to perform the Hajj. It said in a statement, this is following the government's decision not to send pilgrims for this year's Hajj season for safety and health reasons. TH said all Malaysian pilgrims, including with Furada visa, which is a Hajj visa that's obtained by dealing directly with the Saudi Arabian embassy, are not allowed to perform the Hajj this year. The statement also said that for this year's Hajj season, TH has granted the Hajj Pilgrimage Operator or PJH license to only 24 travel agencies, and to date 2,200 pilgrims have chosen to perform the Hajj using PJH's package services. The statement added that no special quota was allocated to any PJH or any private travel agency. TH also advised all 24 of the PJH companies to postpone all financial commitment for this year's Hajj season, as advised by the Saudi's Hajj and Umrah Ministry on 6th March 2020.
With the MERS 999 application system, getting emergency assistance is now easier. Save Me 999 Police connects the Malaysian public to the police. Save Me 999 Deaf for those with hearing or speech impairments. And Save Me 999 Blind for those with visual impairments. Download now for free on your smartphones. MERS 999 and applications make emergency calls easier.
Government set to impose a stricter penalty for those driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs. The government is set to amend the law to impose a stricter penalty for those driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs, as well as driving dangerously. Transport Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Wee Ka Siong said the law will be enforced if the amendment to the Road Transport Act 1987, Act 333, is approved in the Parliament. He said the draft of the amendment has been submitted to the Attorney General's chambers for review before it is expected to be tabled in the Dewan Rakyat next month. Datuk Sri Dr. Wee also said that a survey involving more than 345,000 respondents showed that 94% of them supported the proposal to impose heavier penalties by way of fines, jail terms and disqualification from driving. He said he had also received messages from his friends in the opposition expressing support for the move to mete out heavier punishment on offenders.
Kita serius, kita bukan secara lip service. Kali ini saya nak bagi amaran kepada semua pemandu mabuk, jangan sekali cuba. Okey, saya tak mencabuli hak sesiapa tu nak minum dekat rumah ke, dekat kolam renang, ditenggelamkan dengan apa juga. Kamu boleh buat di mana? Di rumah. Tapi jangan memandu. Once you drive, I will take action.
Under Section 45A, Subsection 1 of the Road Transport Act, anyone caught driving under the influence can be fined between 1,000 and 6,000 ringgit or jailed up to 12 months. For a fatal accident caused by drunk driving, offenders can be charged under Section 44 of the Act, which provides for a maximum fine of 10,000 ringgit and jail term of up to 12 months. The Transport Minister said despite public calls for drunk drivers in fatal accident cases to be punished with a death sentence or charged with murder under Section 302 of the Penal Code, the government would not tackle the issue hastily and would be guided by the principles of law.
Ada yang kata pakai section kerana keseksaan 302 terus gantung mati. Tapi kena bukti di mahkamah ada niat untuk membunuh. Jadi kita tidak mau nanti terlepas disebabkan niat itu tak dapat dibuktikan. Jadi secara spesifik ada threshold yang dilepas, habis dia akan kena. Jadi saya rasa dengan cara ini ianya lebih berkesan.
Datuk Sri Dr. Wee said that if there is a criminal element involved with the intention to kill, then the police could proceed to charge the offenders under the Penal Code. Former radio announcer and actor Patrick Teo Kang Yong was charged at the Johor Bahru Sessions Court yesterday for allegedly insulting Tunku Mahkota Johor, Tunku Ismail Ibni Sultan Ibrahim, on social media last month. The accused, however, pleaded not guilty after the charge was read before Sessions Court Judge Kamaruddin Kamsun. According to the charge sheet, Theo was accused of making a statement with the intention of offending the feelings of others. The act is an offence under Section 233 subsection 1A of the Communications and Multimedia Act 1998 for sharing offensive and menacing content. If found guilty, the offence carries a maximum fine of 50,000 ringgit, a maximum jail term of 1 year, or both, and a further fine of 1,000 ringgit for each day the offence is continued. Judge Kamaruddin set bail at 10,000 ringgit with one surety and also set 20th July for the case next mentioned. He also ordered Theo not to make any statement on social media and electronic media until the case has been completed. Theo's arrest came after he was alleged to have posted an obscene sentence where he shared a video where Tunku Ismail was seen firing automatic firearms as part of his Johor Military Force training exercises. The post with the alleged obscene sentence has since been deleted from his Facebook page on 14th May. The Johor State Government will be establishing the Ibrahim Johor Economic Council, IJEC, to provide short, medium and long-term solutions for the betterment of Johor's economy and create new working opportunities. Its Menteri Besar, Datuk Hasni Mohamad, yesterday announced the establishment of the council as part of the 7 Johor Prosper initiatives. According to Datuk Hasni, IJEC will propose solutions to overcome current economic challenges faced by the state, as well as devise strategies for Johor to take advantage of the current trade war between Washington and Beijing. The Menteri Besar said he will be launching the Johor Food Bank initiative as part of Johor's efforts to become a food exporter. With this, he said Johor will increase its food product export to Singapore and United Arab Emirates, among other countries. He added that the plan also included the Johor Digital Master Plan to ensure greater internet coverage, revitalizing the Singapore-Johor Riau Growth Triangle, establishing the Johor Investment Company Office in Singapore, and the implementation of the Johor Sustainable Development Plan 2019 to 2030. Senior Minister Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob has informed that the government has yet to receive any application from the Youth and Sports Ministry for the athletes to participate in international events or tournaments overseas. He explained that so far the government remains with the decision to close its borders with the exception of special cases. Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri said among the special cases allowed for any individuals to cross the national borders are students who wish to return to the universities to sit for their examinations, the diplomats and those who are parts of Malaysia My Second Home program.
Untuk ahli sukan ini kita belum dapat apa-apa permohonan daripada pihak Kementerian Belia dan Sukan. InsyaAllah kalau ada permohonan kita akan lihat perkara ini.
Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri said the government would look into the matter after the applications have been submitted to the Immigration Department. The issue arose following the announcement by a MotoGP organizer Dorna on the resumption of the tournament on 19th July that involved 2 national Moto2 racers, Hafiz Sharin and Kasma Daniel Kasmaruddin, and Moto3 racer Khairul Idham Pawi. Today, follow SOPs or MCO will be re-implemented. News on 2 comes on at 7 this evening. I'm Mohana Priya. Thanks for watching.